Oh, well, this ministry is for the youth, from high school down to ages 14, or rather 14 to those who are still in high school. And every Sunday we meet, as you can see, our theme is fishers of men. We are called, Jesus called his 12 disciples. And so as they are fishers of men, what we have on our hooks is the word of God, because that is our bait. We're always throwing out our bait, trying to reel in men, because Jesus told his disciples that they were fishers of real fish. But he said, follow me, and you shall be fishers of men. So our class is designed to just draw in the men or the young people into our class to just learn the word from God.
Good morning. We're just so happy to be here to see all of the ministries on exhibit. Did you get a drink of the living water and prescriptions? If you drink of the water and take the prescription for 7 days, you will be healed. And if you stop by the Mills table, there's a summer program going on, full of excitement, reading, writing, arithmetic, games, swimming, lots and lots of fun. So enjoy the rest of the fair.
Thank you.
Could you tell me about your ministry, please?
Well, this is the new members class, new members Bible study class, and what we've been studying is when Jesus spoke on the Mount, he gave the Beatitudes, when he was telling about the principle rule, love thy neighbor like you love thyself. So we're just going through it and going through each one of the Beatitudes so we can figure out what he's trying to say to us and what he wants us to do.
Also, the mount called the Mount of Transfiguration, where Jesus was transfigured before Peter, James, and John. Also was Elijah and Moses appearing. And God appeared and said, "This is my son," referring to Jesus, of whom I am very well pleased. That's what this is a representative, just of that mountain. Jesus did his thing.
Great. Welcome to Vacation Bible School. Would you like to share a theme? Our theme is the amazing growth trend, and our key verse is Jeremiah 29:11. Discovering God's purpose for me. Thank you. Our dates are June 9th through the 13th, 6:30 to 8:30.
Okay, our table is ASL, and we're talking about the crucifixion of Jesus. They have agreed that he was the King of the Jews. Now, up here, when anyone was crucified, at the top of the sign was what your punishment, what you did wrong. So if you were a thief, they put up there thief. Pilate put up here King of the Jews. You see his robe, all bloody, his thorny crown right here, and over here, you see the nails that they pierced him in his hands and in his feet. And you got the whips where they lashed him. And that's kind of depicting the crucifixion. Another interesting thing is the vinegar they gave him. The first set of vinegar they gave him was with this stuff called gall. And gall back then was like a narcotic. So when he drank it, he wouldn't feel pain. But Jesus said, "I don't want that." He sipped and said no. He took the second one and said, "I thirst," and that was holy vinegar. So I think that's an interesting concept, because remember the Garden of Gethsemane, he said, "If you could, remove this bitter cup, but nevertheless not my will." So he accepted the bitter cup, which was all the pain and all the suffering, and he didn't want anything else to dull it. So all of these props you see, that's what we use in ASL to teach. We use videos, we use life experiences, we use stories, visual aids, and all of that to teach very well so everyone understands the concept.
My name is Dorothy Bush. I'm one of the junior teachers. I teach along with Sharon Black. We teach the junior class, ages 11 to 13. We're teaching them the fundamentals of the Bible. We have fun in our class. We are teaching them the books of the Bible. We have a junior's book that leads us into our discussion. We are teaching them about the birthplace of Jesus. We have bookmarks where we're teaching them to know the Bible, the books of the Bible in order. So when the pastor is preaching, they can easily turn to the books of the Bible. We have a quiz, and we said on this quiz, they have all the questions here. If you cannot answer these questions, you definitely need to be in Bible school.
We are the young adult class. We are ages 18 to 25. We also are, if you walk to our class, we're in the hallway, the first class on the right, I believe is 2A. Oh, I'm sorry. So these are our students from over there and over here. Our teacher is Judge Whitehead, and sometimes we have young adults, we volunteer with each other, so we also teach. We'll be glad to have any more young adults if you're welcome to it. We thank you guys for hearing us, and hope to see you soon.
This table we're talking about. And with the carpenter, Jesus' father was a carpenter, and Jesus was a carpenter, and so he worked alongside his father. So what Joseph here is doing is he's just showing how the tools that were used, they didn't have nails, so they had to just bow that in and make sure that it stayed. They didn't have nails, they didn't have power tools that we have today. Everything was made of wood. Now we have some artifacts on the table. They made out of wood, and they didn't come from Nazareth. But these are some things that made out of wood. This it's a horn. That's where you blow it. Anyway, this came from stones on the inside, tied up. You can use wood to do so many things. Wooden goblins, you take wooden goblins. So they don't have glass back then. China, so they use wooden goblins.
Okay, this is the phone church, where we come together from 6 to 6:30 every morning to do fellowship, to receive the word, prayers, and encouragement with each other. And at 6:30 to 7, Pastor Mills does a Bible study. It's an awesome tool, it's enlightening, and it feeds you every morning to start you on your way. And as Pastor Mills would say, make it a blessed day.
This table represents our BTU hour, and we're talking about Jesus at Jordan River. And this is the river that Jesus got baptized in. This is Jordan. Okay, so it's out in the wilderness. And as you can see, everybody was elated when Jesus came. John did not even want to baptize Jesus, but Jesus said, I come that you must baptize me. And if Jesus had not been baptized, what would we be today?